Looks like a good fish though. Beautiful, man. Nice freaking meat on him, dude.
Right?
Holy shit!
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, Laura.
Woo!
All right. Good job.
Oh.
Yeah. I come out of either. Delicious.
Yeah. Nice, buddy. Good work.
Poor man's lobster.
Oh.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, that's a good one, bud.
There he is. I got it. Yeah, bud. Woo!
Is this number 6 now?
Yeah, it's a half dozen if we land this one. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
For the most part, it's the profile of the bait and the motion of the ocean. It's the action you're giving that bait.
These things fight like freaking little tanks, man. They're tow trucks with fins.
And you're about to find out exactly what I mean by that. It's go time for Burbot. I'm just headed out fishing with my buddy Chris outdoors up in his neck of the woods tonight. We're looking for whitefish in the end of the evening, and then we're gonna hang on into the dark, I think, and start pounding bottom for the burbot, man. We're looking for some lingcots, eel pout, the lawyer fish, the fish of many names and many delicious recipes. So we're gonna be starting out at a spot that's got sort of a sandy beach flat and a good drop off, where Chris has a hot tip about some spring whitefish activity, and then it might be a good spot for nighttime burbot fishing. If you don't know about burbot, it is a night bite. You can get them all day, you can get them in the afternoon, etc., but they're much more apt to bite and sort of on the hunt as a species at night. And really looking forward to, you know, getting out and trying a new spot, because I don't know this area at all. I've barely fished this particular lake. It's a giant system.
I'll tell you what's really nice is we've had some rain, like quite a lot of rain, and the snowpack is so beat down. Look at this. This is just like ideal ice fishing conditions. There's like an inch of snow, maybe on top of like glare ice, right? So not too shabby at all. Really, really easy walkouts. And look, here we are out on the ice. Look, there's little Honey. There's Chris. And there's a few other fishermen hanging around. There's a couple there. There's a couple guys here just packing up to go. We've got a little river mouth here. And you can see where the ice is getting sort of black, or there's a flow here, and there are smelts congregating in this area. And smelts mean bait, which means lake trout. That could mean pike. It could mean whitefish. And it could mean, when the sun goes down, burbot. So we're going to start jamming some holes in and just check it out. It's the spot neither one of us has fished before, and we're like super excited to just try it. There seems to be other people here. Oh yeah, you've been here once.
Dude, I caught a pike here once before. So
Chris has been here one time. He got a pike, so that's cool. And I saw these guys over here have a pike, and they actually caught a bunch of lake trout already. So that's awesome, man. We're gonna start getting set up.
A lot of ice. That's a lot of ice, man. Yeah.
This is ideal spring fishing, man. This is like having this much ice and so little snow on the lake is like incredible. And hey, just FYI, you can see this big giant 10-inch flight that I put on this thing. That's for burbot. That's for tonight, because I don't know if you've seen any of my other burbot fishing videos on Instagram, but they really do tend to curl up in the hole, and sometimes they can be really hard to get out. So if we find a few and we get on them, that giant 10-inch hole goes a long way to being able to actually get the fish out of the water. I brought a pair of crampons for you too, dude. Yeah, just munching. I love a good tenor. All right, just rigging up a couple jaw jackers here with a couple of, one with a Google Eye jig from Acme Tackle, and another one with a glow jig that I might leave soak even after the sun goes down. But we've got a couple hours here, hopefully, at least 2 hours, I would think, before the sun starts to hit the trees. And there's our first jacker fishing in about 30 feet of water with just a live minnow and a Google Eye jig from Acme Tackle. There's jacker number 2, and this one's just set up with a live worm and a small glow jig. And look, little Honey's helping. What a good girl. She wants that ball so bad. She wants it so bad. Are you gonna go get it?
You get it? Go get it. Go get it. Woo! Good girl. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Drop it. Come on, drop it. Drop it. Good girl. What a good girl. I'll throw it right, right into the sunset. What do you think of that? Woo!
So now the cool thing is with those guys that I spoke to who were out here fishing all day since 7 is that they had a bag full of smelt. Okay, smelt start congregating in these kind of rivers around this time of year. It's not quite time for their spawn, but they're starting to group up. And Chris and I love eating smelts. I don't know if you saw any of my videos last spring on Instagram. Those were some of Chris's spots that we went out smelt fishing to. So who knows, maybe we'll just put on some really tiny little micro jigs, little micro tungsten jigs or something, and start trying to get a bunch of smelt, because I'd sure like to go home with a bag of smelt too. So I've got a fish right under my bait on my first drop. I've got a big sort of jig and wrap style bait on, a glow one from Moonshine Lures. And notice that something is right under. If you want to have a look, he's right at, he came up right off bottom, right off the hop to my bait a couple times. Now he's a little finicky. I'm gonna try and pull it up away from him, because if it's a lake trout, they love that when you pull it away from them. A lot of times they think it's getting away, don't come grab it. But this fish isn't chasing the way I would expect a lake trout to, or maybe it's just an inactive lake trout. I'm gonna drop it right on his snout, try for a reaction bite here. Okay, that's bottom. I just made a little silk cloud. Let's pull it up. Let's bug him a little bit. Okay. Now I'm just gonna be real subtle with it. He knows I'm here. He knows I'm here. He didn't follow me up. That's kind of telling me it's probably not a lake trout. The bait I have on is a little too big for a whitefish, so I hope it's not a whitey. I don't know if he'll hit this big a bait. Or it could be something else. There's walleye in this lake, very few of them, but I have heard tell. You were telling me that there's walleye.
Yeah, my buddy got one
Yeah?
a couple weeks ago.
So if it was a walleye, that'd be cool. Maybe it's a little pike. Could be an early burbot. You know, we're getting near the end of the day. So you never know, man. I might switch to something smaller though. I'm not sure. If it's a whitefish, I don't know if he'll bite a bait that big.
All right, just changing things up to a Castmaster here. Bronze or gold colored Castmaster with a little tiny minnow tail on there, you can see. And let's see if this guy here, who's been sniffing around and following me, doesn't like a little change of color and change of profile. I'm not a huge believer in color. It can make a difference on certain water types in certain conditions. That is true. But for the most part, it's the profile of the bait and the motion of the ocean. It's the action you're giving that bait. So I'm gonna try something completely different, more of a vertical style. You know, it's up and down. It's a smaller profile. It's a flashier profile. And some fish react better to flash than others as well. So hopefully I can get some light from this hole all the way down there. And it's hard to get it down there. But this is a real shiny, flashy lure, which is much different than that painted lure that I just had on.
Every once in a while, it's good to give it a little rip. Get his motor running. Little honey's going nuts on this. We've got a whole whack of fish moving in here. Very interested in this bait, but none of them hitting it yet. So I'm just gonna keep it moving a little bit. But all kinds of little guys following me. Look at all these fish that have followed me up from the bottom. One of them's gotta get interested, man. Look at all these. In these depths, a Castmaster is hard to beat, honestly. It's got so much weight, you can get it right down to the bottom in no time flat. And there's a little guy hanging out, coming with me. He marking my bait? Or, no, that's a fish right with me. And he did actually come up. Hey, so the Castmaster has changed his attitude on rising with the bait. I should get a little quick zoom in of the sonar here. But this fish has probably come up 4 or 5 feet with me already. But he's still just looking. He's still noping me. I don't like that.
Yeah, none of these guys are that small. I don't think we have a lot of options for small fish. I don't think these are too big for whiteys though, do you?
Unless if it's for a, like if you're gonna jig it, man.
Yeah.
Just cut his head or tail off and kill it.
Yeah, yeah.
Or, you know what you do is shorten that bite radius. A lot of times I'll hook him in the back right through the dorsal fin. And then it's like you cut an inch off of either side that he could miss. It's so nice out now, eh? Oh man. That little breeze is just saving my life, man. I was actually really hot when we walked out here. I've been out on the ice fishing, open ice, like running gun all winter long in -20 every day.
Yeah, it's been a cold winter, you know.
Yeah. So I'm acclimatized now, and now I'm screwed.
We just had one miss. And but the jacker did pop. Let's see if he got the bait. I think this one was a little piece of a live worm on a jig. Yeah, well, maybe there's too much of it. I bet he grabbed that tail. You see that little tail hanging down? Look at, there's a bite right there. He missed it by 1/8 of an inch. So tell you what, little buddy, we're gonna pull that off. That's a freebie. And I can't miss the hook. Oh, that was good to hear it though. Good to hear that clack. I love that sound. So that's the jacker that just hit it. It's been reset and you can see the sun is starting to dip down low to the trees. And it's about that time. Things should all start turning on right about now. Have a little dance there? Little dance off?
Little sunset waltz on
Yeah.
the lake here.
Bam, 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 bam. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Da, na, 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 na. Bam, bam.
Let's catch the fish. That's what we want to do. You catch some fish?
Yeah.
Let's try and catch some fish. Steve, we're eating well tonight, buddy.
What do you got on?
Pizza.
Hey, delivery out on the ice?
Ice fish and delivery.
Beautiful. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
That is service with a smile. Pizza, nice hot pizza on my hand.
Oh yeah.
This cold water, I just want to put my hand in there for a second. Oh, it feels nice. All right, well, we just killed that pizza, and now we're getting Laura set up out on the ice in that flow over there. She already ate a whole perch. I was sitting on the ice.
Just like a ungutted, fresh,
Full on frozen perch. That was just sitting there.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's what you want her to be eating. Are you thinking about it? Yeah, you're thinking about it. Oh, and she did. She's eating one right now. Build that.
Because it's kind of dinner time for her. So she's just like, I guess this is dinner. Great.
So these guys that were here before us left a couple of little perch on the ice, little frozen perch, which they should have thrown back. Look, there's some roe. You missed the roe. See that? About that size? Little 7-inch, 6-7 inches, and Honey's just snacking on them. Good girl. I would eat it too if I was a dog. I believe me.
Yeah, you could just eat raw fish whole.
Bones and all. Boom. That's tasty. That's sweetie pie. Oh.
Great. I love that she will eat like that. It's so good for her.
It is. Look at it. She cleaned it right up. Good girl. Oh, you did a great job. That's three perch for supper, plus pizza crust. Oh, that was good. Okay, minnow. Chris has got 3 on that.
Oh, and then she pukes it all up.
Oh, well, that's going to be burbot bait, then.
Looks like she's been eating a bunch of dead minnows too.
Okay. Oh, yeah, she did a good job on the minnows, too. Look at those. She picked up a bunch of them. Or those were inside that perch.
Right.
Either way, if you don't mind, if it's not super gross
I don't care.
for you,
For sure, bacon.
I feel like that needs to all go down the hole.
Yeah, that's going down the hole for Burbot.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of
It's all
steak.
nice and chewed up and
I guess I'm good going. I wash my hands, I guess. Nasty, dude. That's dog puke right there.
Yep.
Yeah. And as you can see, I've grossed out Laura to the point where she feels she needs to split, and I can't blame her. That was freaking nasty. But check it out. That sun is dipping below the trees, and this is the time of day when Burbot really strap on the feed bag and start to hit. Oh, you got one on? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Hold on. Let's go, Chris. Go. Yeah. All right, dude. Get him. Chris is on.
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, wouldn't it be great if he had your other line in his mouth? Looks like a good fish, though.
Feels like it.
Yeah, buddy.
I want that rod fast really bad.
That'd be good. Yeah, it's it. Yeah, first bourbon of the night and a good eater. Right on, dude. Yeah. Beautiful, man.
Hey,
That's a nice eating size. High five, brother.
buddy.
Yeah.
Fishing rod attached, but
All right. Well, hey, first eel po.
well, at least we know they're here now.
I knew it with that flat, man.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good one, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's got some nice freaking meat on him, dude.
Yeah.
Ah!
Well,
Woo! Not in the hole. Okay, let's put him out of his misery. Get a line back down.
yeah, beauty.
And let's start pounding burbots, dude. Yeah, Laura, we did it. And there's a quick look at Chris's burbot. A beautiful fish. It's not a big one, but it's a couple pounds of meat there. Nothing wrong with that, dude. Beautiful.
Got it on this little guy right here.
Yeah, just a little jig and a minnow, dead minnow. Yeah, buddy. But tell me the skin on these things isn't so pretty. That mottled green and yellow is such a pretty fish. People say these things are ugly. I have to disagree. I find that to be a very beautiful fish, man. Honestly. And, you know, for the jackers, I have great big glow jigs, too.
Yeah.
That,
Well, I was going to throw this on the jacker, so...
See these glow jigs here? This is what we need to switch now.
Because I was going to actually throw this on the jacker, so...
I'm going to put that on one of mine.
Oh, okay.
And I have another one here. This is also a giant glow jig, even bigger one.
Okay.
And I'm going to put one small one on a worm and one big one on the one with the minnow.
What do you think? Do you think that's too big, though? Or do you think, I guess
Oh, no.
it doesn't matter, eh?
Well, with burbot, you can, if we have enough minnows, and you don't even limit yourself to one minnow, put 2 or 3 on there and just smash them. It doesn't matter if they're alive.
Yeah.
I would go with that, though. For your jigging rod, that would be for the
I'm
jacker.
putting this on the jacker.
That's for the jacker. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
These are the moves. See this guy here? This is the move. Laura's got one this size on too.
Oh, yeah.
And charge it up in your light.
Yeah, okay.
This hole is the dog puke hole. You can even see dog puke hanging around in there. I literally grabbed that dog puke of raw perch with my hand, put it down that hole, so I'm hoping that creates a bunch of scent and draws in some of those burbot, because that's what we're here for. But that's a new one. Laura and I were just discussing that. That's a new one. That's a new fishing ninja move. That's, I don't even know if there's a level higher than grabbing a fistful of dog puke and putting it down the hole just to get a fish. Okay, I think Laura's probably got a nice burbot on. If she thought it was the rod, it's got to have some weight to it, right?
Holy shit!
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. You got a nice burbot there. Beautiful.
Yeah, Laura! Woo! Woo!
All right. Well, that's even bigger than Chris's. Oh, yeah. What did I tell you about the pound and bottom?
Woo!
Yeah, am I right?
Awesome.
High five on that one. Tell me that's not some poor man's lobster.
Just like her mom out fishing all the guys.
Right? Is that, yeah, I know you guys, when you get out to Nipissing, she always gets you, doesn't she?
Gets
Her mom beats
everywhere.
everybody.
Oh, that's a beautiful fish, Laura.
Oh,
Good job.
wow. It's funny, I was like, I have the rod.
All right. Well, I'll go get the bonker. Let's put him out of his misery.
I usually just knife him in the back, if that's okay with you. Or do you want?
Yeah, yeah. If you put it right in between his eyes,
Yeah,
there you'll hit the brain.
Yeah.
And that should kill him.
yeah.
Yeah. There you go. If you guys want to know how to do this ethically, that's the quickest way to do it. You'll sever the spinal cord at the back, and a bit of that blade will go right through his brain, and he'll be dead before that knife gets all the way through. Look at that. He's done. All right. Well, nice fish, Laura. She's on her way out.
Yeah, Laura's getting bored of us not catching anything.
Yeah, she's like, guys, get your shit together. She's got the biggest one of the day so far. Or the night, I suppose. Good job. Fish on. Okay. We just heard the jacker go. Is he on? He is on. He's on. He's on. You got him, brother. Yeah. You got him. Woo! Yeah. Oh, he looks like some weight there. Yeah, you got to tighten up that drag, buddy. Yeah. All right. Okay. Christopher.
Maybe it's not as big as I thought. I felt big at first.
I got you.
Oh, I lost him.
No! Did you set the hook?
Nope.
Oh, he forgot to set, I think. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Pull it up. Let's see what he is. We'll put that straight back down and get him.
I think it's when I went to go tighten the drag that it locked it.
Oh.
I put it on, and then I went to go adjust it. Like I stopped.
Just gave him a little slack, and that's all it took.
Yeah.
All right, well, hey, we'll go get him again. Okay, look, he dropped back down and got it immediately. Yeah, I'm with you, Chris. I'm with you.
It's real big.
Woo!
Oh, buddy.
Take your time. Take your time. You got a good hook set on him this time?
Oh yeah, I feel I got him better this time.
Nice. Yeah, dude. He sounds right. That sounds right to me. Yeah, that drag is struggling.
Yeah, it's a pretty light rod for.
Yeah, well, don't horse him. Don't horse him. If he wants to run, let him, eh? Yeah. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. If he wants line, like on a big one, you gotta let him, eh? Honey, sweetie, we're just in the middle of something here, okay? Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, that's a good one, bud. There he is. I got him. I got him. Yeah, bud. Oh, that's the biggest one of the day, brother. Yeah. High five. Woo! I think that's about the same or bigger than Laura's, man. What a beautiful fish. People say these things are ugly. Like, give me a break, dude. This is the prettiest fish in the lake, if you ask me.
Wow,
Look at that thing.
Beautiful fish. Look at that.
Ah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. I probably blinded you with the high five. I have my light on.
That's okay. I'll take it, man. It was worth it.
Yeah, look at that.
All right, 3 down. Woo! Many to go, my friend.
He hit as soon as I dropped it back down. So.
He was waiting for it.
Oh, yeah. As soon as it hit the bottom again, he was on.
Amazing.
All
Fucking
right.
A.
You got the bonker?
I got the bonker. Let's try that.
Yeah.
1 second. There we go. All right, we got that big old glow jig out of his bush.
Hold on, I want to show Laura's big giant freaking bush. Oh, he's biting me. Hey, shit. Stop biting me.
Look at his big giant bush.
Bye, guys. Bye, honey. Bye, sweetie. Okay, nice fish, Laura. Cheers.
Walking after the full moon.
Yeah, look at that, what she's walking into. Beautiful.
And in case you didn't know, there's a lot of fishermen that follow the lunar calendar. A full moon often means heightened fish activity.
And there's a nice haul so far for a spot that we've heard about, but never heard of burbot being caught here. Just really picked off a map. Chris said to me, hey, there's a sandy flat there. And I was like, hey, you know what? It's spawning season. Good chance there's burbot there. I think that's working out pretty good so far.
And as you're about to see, quote unquote, pretty good is going to be a bit of an understatement by the end of this night.
Man, we got tons of ice. I think it's like 2 degrees or 1 degree out. It's like above zero. Still, what time is it, Chris? It's like 10 o'clock or something?
Yeah, I haven't looked in a while.
I haven't looked in a while, but it's probably like 10 o'clock at night. It's beautiful out here. Like, I would stay out here all night. We might. You don't know.
Yeah, looks like Steve's rolling one in here.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big one, but it's, he's fighting. He's giving me a little fight.
Sometimes hard to tell until you get him up, though.
Yeah. He's decent. Yeah. I call that an eater.
That's definitely an eater, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's a beauty of fish.
Okay, yeah.
That's similar to the first one, I think, that we got.
Yeah, it feels like, like that sort of the intro size, but we'll take it.
You're blinding me with your light.
Oh, let me turn this light off. Can you see him? Nice. He's not huge, but that's a nice eater, man.
Oh, yeah. I'll take that guy for sure. He'll taste delicious.
Delicious.
Yeah. Nice, buddy. Good work.
Poor man's lobster.
Oh. Do you want some like blackened spice?
Yeah,
Maybe
dude. Oh, yeah, they're good Cajun style like that, man.
Yeah, a little bit of cornbread on the side.
Yeah, dude, I've made like lobster bisque with these. I've made sort of like faux crab dishes with it.
Yeah.
They're great, just like literally in a pan with butter.
Yeah. They do
Anything.
good in
These
like
are
a
so
fish chowder or something too, eh? Like almost like a
amazing
seafood salad.
chowder. I made burbot chowder, I think with freezer stuff either last year or the year before, but I haven't been out to fish burbot. I didn't get a chance last year. Not one time. I didn't have time for personal fishing last winter. This is my first time this whole winter getting out to fish for myself, not with clients. So happy to get out, man.
Yeah, beauty.
Awesome. All right, I think he's pretty much done there. I like to put him out as fast as I can. I don't like anything to suffer. I always say this with hunting. I don't want to hurt anything. I want to kill it and eat it. And there's a huge difference. That guy didn't suffer much at all, and he's gonna make an awesome dinner. Thanks, buddy. Hey, that pile's getting bigger, buddy. Oh yeah, he's not bad. That's the first one.
Yeah.
He's even just a hair bigger.
Oh, yeah,
so we got 2 tanks, 2 nice eaters, and we're just getting started. All right. Woo. 1 down. For me, anyway. That was nice to feel one. That wasn't a big one, but it was a good start. Yeah, that was a good fish. It's definitely got some meat on it, so I'm happy about that, but it's a good intro fish. I haven't had a chance to fish burbot in a long time. Almost going on 2 winters now. This is the end of the second winter where I just didn't have time to get out and fish at night. So it was nice to just feel one fighting, man, and get on the board a little bit, and now want a bigger one. Set that jacker again. Sitting right there with That's free. That's fishing. Let's do it. So with burbot fishing, it's the important thing is just some meat on there, some frickin' stink, dude.
That's what really draws them in. The minnow doesn't have to be alive at all. It's actually good to put a big mess of them on a big heavy bait like that and just hook them as much as you can so that they don't fall off. And if they do fall off, that's great. That's more scent in the water. But like just a big ugly mess like that is a great way to catch burbot. Oh, there's one. Oh, I'm with you. You grab that one. You want to go? You want to go? Go, 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 go. All right, Chris has got one on the jagger. Did he kick it? Did he kick it?
He did, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Unless he's small. No, I'm gonna drop it back down just in case he's still there, but he might have got a guy.
Well, that's good.
That line.
Yeah, I'll go watch your line. Anyway, we're getting hits. That's what we want. Where's the one you dropped? Oh, yeah, there it is. We got her. Let's see. Yeah, no, you still got your bait. I feel it. Look at these beauties, though. That pile is growing. I like it. All right, Chris is on again. We just swapped holes.
The first one out of this hole, I think, isn't it?
That is, yeah. Yeah, I've been fishing that one for about an hour. And you finally got one on there, buddy.
Is this dog puke hole?
No, that's not the dog puke hole. It's a different one, but that's definitely a burbot. 100% the way he's fighting. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, this is so fun. Number 5.
Yeah, dude.
Just pull it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, he's a good size.
That's a good one. Oh, careful. Whoa, don't break the line. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, buddy. Another good eater. These are all like 2, 3, 4 pound fish.
These are all beautiful eaters.
Oh, yeah.
See up there.
Nice. Beautiful. Just mashed it, eh? Beautiful.
You still got her bait on there, though.
Yeah, and he's got a piece of perch hanging out of his mouth from the dog puke.
That's hilarious.
From that hole over there, dude. He's been cleaning up the dog puke over there that he came over here.
That's hilarious.
That's funny, man.
Wow.
Amazing. Oh, what a beautiful fish, guy. Yeah. Again, like whoever said these things are ugly hasn't really looked at them, I think. Look how pretty that is, man. That's just a beautiful creature, man. All over. Yeah. There he is. Nice. Beautiful. Hold him up.
Oh, look at that, buddy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful fish, man.
Yeah, man.
That's a nice one.
Not bad for hanging out in the full moon.
I bet he's, you know what? He's probably 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Some cod soup there, or what's this one? Fish tacos?
Fish tacos, buddy. Yeah,
Fish
bourbon
tacos.
tacos are good. I've done it before.
I've been dreaming of cornbread and blackened cod, or blackened burbot.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Southern style.
Yeah.
Cajun style.
Little cornbread on the side.
Yeah, man. I love cornbread. I never make it anymore.
We don't often, but we do it once in a while just with fish. Yeah.
I've just been so busy. I got to start making bread again and making cornbread with bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe he picked up a piece of that mashed up perch that the dog mashed up.
I know,
I can
that's
see
hilarious.
it. The dog ate that one.
Yeah.
That's so funny, man. That's crazy. All right. Sorry, buddy. Okay, I think he's done.
It's kind of funny that we traded holes.
I know, it's like Murphy's Law, dude. I just can't win tonight.
That's all right, man. It's all right. It's all the same team.
You got a good set on him, man. He's got some weight.
That's a decent fish, man.
Sure seemed like it hit hard.
He hit hard.
How did he feel when you set him?
Pretty good. I don't think it's like a trophy or anything, but it's a nice fish. I think it's gonna be a good eater.
Is this number 6 now?
Yeah, it's a half dozen if we land this one. I don't like those head shakes, man. He's really giving it. Shaking me up. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh.
He's not that big. Eater's out.
Oh yeah, no man, these add up.
No, I
we'll
thought
take
he was
them.
bigger than that, but that's still good. Good meat on him.
Oh dude, that's a nice fish, man. You can't complain about that fish at all.
I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying I thought he was bigger. But nice, man. Hey, we'll keep that.
Number
There's a half dozen, yeah, man.
Number 6.
We slayed them, bro.
We got tacos, we got soup, we got
lobster bisque. Yeah, man.
we're feasting.
Woo.
Damn, that one hole, man. Like 4 of the 6 have come out of that one hole.
Have come out of this one hole. This is the hot hole, dude.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can even get him with the hemostats. I might have to kill this guy first. Oh God, did he ever swallow that? Buddy, what are you doing to me here? Ooh.
Yeah, right? It's getting late, but...
Yeah, I've been up for a long time.
Totally, dude. Me too. But look at that nice pile of burbot.
Yeah.
It groweth. And this is a nice, man, for you to know now that we got the spot dialed in, like, this is right in Chris's neck of the woods, guys. Like, you could come here whenever you wanted to, man. Well, they're spawning. It's a long season. That spawn is like 6-8 weeks, man.
Yeah. It's funny. I've fished here a couple times, but I've never fished here in the late season before, and it makes so much sense now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. We'll have to come back. You know what? Let's make a pact. Like sometime before the spawn is over, let's come back this season. Like in the next couple weeks.
It'd be great to put some away for as you said, fill the freezer. So
it is like a super. So for those of you at home that don't know about burbot and how abundant this species is, this is becoming a popular fish for sport fishing, but historically it hasn't been at all. People have regarded this, and I hate this term, but it's true. I've heard it said many times as a trash fish. I don't believe there's any trash fish. That's just not a thing in the world. That's just a thing that dumb fishermen say, if you ask me. But then people figured out how good they are to eat and how fun they are to fight. Like, these things fight like freaking little tanks, man. They're tow trucks with fins. We're getting some of the fights on camera, but I don't know if I've done a good job of showing you like just how nice a fish this is for both sport and eating, and how good they are to eat. So like, they are becoming more popular, but they're super abundant. Their numbers have not been affected, I don't think, at all by this sort of recent popularity in the last few years of people fishing on them. So much so that our M&R here in Canada hasn't even put a limit on these. I don't necessarily agree with that point of view. I think there probably should be a limit soon, just because the popularity is increasing on burbot fishing. They're gonna need one, but that just goes to show you the abundance of this food source and this beautiful fish. There are a ton of them. They're native, and like, no problem at all. I have no ethical problem keeping a half dozen or more. I'll keep 10 of them if I can. How do you feel about it, Chris? Like, I don't feel
the same. I mean, I don't always keep lake trout in here. Like, I wouldn't want to take a lot of lake trout out of here because I know the trout are super pressured. You know, I take a couple a season.
Yeah,
for
I sure.
Put them back here. You know.
Yeah.
Whereas the burbot, I feel great going home with you know, actually thinking about filling the freezer a little bit, you know, and
me too.
Some food. So
absolutely, and they're so good.
Oh, they're so good. You know, I think one thing, I feel like probably it's just because of what they look a little different that people are thrown off by them. Yeah. But it's actually a very light tasting meat. Yeah. You know, if people are even thrown off by kind of like fishier meat, like, it's not a fishy meat. Like, it's a real nice, clean.
To me, it's more like crab or lobster almost. Like, it's somewhere in between fish and like that kind of crustacean seafood, like lobster or crab.
Yeah, so I love them. I think they're great eating. I think from a sustainability perspective, they're great. From a food security perspective, they're a really awesome one to consider. So
absolutely,
it's a win for me for sure.
Yeah, man. I look at this and that just makes me happy. All right, well, my other camera died, and we're just cleaning up here, trying to keep this light out of your face. I hope you can see something, but we're getting her all dialed in, getting her all packed up. That was a good freaking haul, man.
Yeah.
For just a few hours, not bad, man.
Oh yeah, totally.
Half a dozen, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll come back and do another night of this. That's some nice meals packed away.
Absolutely. I'm gonna save those minnows for the salty pile. Some good heads and tails on there for brook trout.
That was a fun night.
That was a super fun night, man. That's a bucket of fish, buddy. Woo! And that was all she wrote for this night, folks. We had an amazing time. We didn't see a single whitefish on that hot tip, but you know what? We couldn't have cared less. That tip led us right to a spot that was full of burbot, and that was a huge part of the plan anyway. We'll have to go chase whiteys another time. I want to thank you for hanging out with us all the way till the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new about burbot fishing. Subscribe to the channel for more weekly outdoor videos just like this one.
Rock and roll. That was a good night, man.
That was productive. Cheers.